Hello you guys, and welcome back with me, T Vision, for your monthly energy. Know that energy can be interchanged at any time, but I'm going to just show you the current energy that you can learn from, that you can grow from, or tap into, okay? This will be for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, we got two that fell out. These are your chakra cards, and these cards will show you what you will be most likely vibrating out of August, okay, for the month of August. Something you can learn to grow from, or you can tap into. Something that the universe is calling attention to. Which chakra would you be using the most? All right. First one is creativity. And my Sag fire signs is all about creativity and forgiveness. So the big focus for you guys is you using your imagination, speaking your truth, honoring your dreams, honoring your heart space. It talks about your passion. It talks about expressions and originality. Now, as far as, this is number 8. So that's connected to the universe. So your creativity do have something to do with your business and success. Number 8 is the infinity symbol. It represents the universe, but it represents business and success. That number is connected to that. This is 2 + 3 is 5. So it's time for a change when it comes to maybe relationships, how you love people, how you receive your love. If you feel like you've been very nice, generous, and open, and it has not been reciprocated, then your heart chakra is on the table. So your heart chakra and your creativity is the main focus for August. Like I said, Leo season, I did not post anything in Cancer season. It was all about like solar eclipses, new moons, full moons. It's about upheaval, emotional upheaval, understanding. So I see you're carrying it over, speaking the truth on how you feel, what's fair, what's not fair, how people give and share their love with you, and vice versa, how you give and share your love with them. So the universe is asking you to speak up, and if you need to forgive, forgive. But it also say letting go, healing, growth, and compassion. So you have a lot of love to give, or the universe feel like you have a lot of love to give. You have a lot of love to give when it comes to creativity. Like a lot of people can feel the love if you do music, if you do whatever you were called to do. It can be hair, it can be public speaking, it can be writing, it can be poetry, but whatever it is, it will open up the heart space of others in a very creative way. And even if you feel some type of way about a situation, you have to use your creative side. You just got to honor yourself, your truth. Do not block your throat chakra. Do not block from saying what you need to say, because it's going to open the door for forgiveness, which open the door for emotional healing. See how I go hand in hand? All right. So you may be able to speak and heal people with your words, or you can use a creative way to heal a situation, or to speak on it and it start the healing process for a situation, relationship, family member. Okay? So that is what you will be vibrating. You'll be using your throat chakra the most, so look that up for it to be out of balance and imbalance. And you will be working on your heart chakra, okay? How you love, how you forgive others, and things like that. So quickly, let me tell you some good things if the heart chakra is in balance, and what you can do if it's out of balance, okay? Now, the heart chakra. When the heart chakra is balanced, you will be peaceful, generous, and giving. Healthy, happy, intimate relationships, very compassionate. You'll show unconditional love and affection. You have a purity of heart. Let me see. You have the ability to say no to others without guilt. Tolerant of life and people. You have sympathy. You are able to be patient with self and others. Feeling a wholeness and contentment. living a sense of playfulness, okay? But when it is out of balance, my Sag, you're feeling resentful and bitter, overly sensitive or shy, being antisocial, you will experience unresolved grief. Feeling unable to let go of past wrongs by others, not forgiving yourself, letting emotional scars influence a current relationship, lack of self-love, fear of intimacy due to a threat of being hurt. You may be experiencing jealousy. People may be experiencing jealousy with you. When it's out of balance, you're being intolerant, you're being possessive, or you can be possessive, and you can be experiencing codependency, okay? So, make sure that you affirm, I am loved. I love. I open to accepting love from others, and I am worthy of this love. My choices come from love. That's how you open it up and get it to be in balance, okay? Now, when your throat chakra is in balance, you're clear, you're confident, or when you have a confident speech and voice. You have the ability to express yourself, cry, laugh, joy, a sense of integrity, expressing creativity, ability to communicate with ease, expressing will freely, listening to other people, speaking your truth, being honest and open about how you feel, confident in self-expression, okay? Things like that when it's in balance. But when it's out of balance, you're stuttering, fear of speaking, fear of self-expression, inability to express yourself, feeling unable to communicate effectively, gossiping, needing to be the center of attention, being a chatterbox, having a constant need to talk, lying, self-betrayal, ignoring your will and inner voice, fears about being judged, feeling unworthy of being listened to, problems with self-talk, quiet, timid, weak voice, not being honest and speaking out, not expressing your creativity or creatively. So to bring the balance, if you don't know if it's out of balance, say, I clearly and freely speak my truth today. I speak to be heard. I am comfortable to express my feelings, and I do this with ease. And you can say, I am worthy of being listened to. That's how you can bring about a balance. That's how you can filter out energy. All right, so let's get into it. Well, let's see what the universe have to say to you, Sag. And we'll read it at the end of the... we got one. At the end of the reading. Okay? Let's see the universal message. Universal message. Universal messages for my Sag. August 2019. Ooh. Like we got 2 cards. 2 represent balance. Balance. Sag, the universe is causing you to have balance. Okay? We'll read it at the end. Now, let's get into the tarot. The first card is the whole situation. And everything else, just clarify that. Okay? So, what's going on with my Sagittarius? August 2019. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. What's going on, Sagittarius? 2000. Got it. 4 of Swords. Talking about balance. So this whole month is about you separating yourself from people, places, and things that you need to reevaluate. These 2 Swords cards, so you in your head, you need to reevaluate your certain position when it comes to people. Excuse me. And I see that you have been meditating, or that you need to. You've been praying, but you've been postponing things with this 4 of Swords. You've been thinking and thinking and thinking, but you have not made a move. So I see that August is a month about thinking so your next move can be your best move. So Four is connected to your stability. So anything that's connected to your stability, anything that's connected to you being grateful and thankful for what you have, but at the same time, you need to reevaluate your position on things, this is what this whole month is going to be about. All right, let's see how it panned out. So you will be in contemplation mode. So do not be contemplating too long that you do not get the things done. But maybe you're in contemplation mode because a lot of things need to take place. Maybe you're thinking about how should you move on your creativity? How should you move in a relationship? How should you move when it comes to people? You need to think about it. It's good to think before you act. A lot of people act before they think. So you're planning and you're thinking and you're being grateful and you reevaluating and you're meditating this month. Very much so in your head, okay? What will or can be your opposition in August? Still thinking, planning your next move, figuring out which path you should follow. Maybe that's why. You're thinking about which role you should take, which creative field, how should you move in your creative venture? How should you move with your gift? Because things with the Ten of Wands have been burdensome. Sorry, I got my camera. Things have been heavy. You've been feeling a weight on your shoulder. You feel like you're carrying the world on your back. You feel like a lot of things fall on you. You have a lot of unexpressed emotions pent down on the inside of you. But you're very ambitious because that man is working hard to get to that castle in the sky. So I see where you're trying to go, my Sagittarius. But you're just thinking about and planning your next move. You're trying to get through creative blocks. When other avenues are closed, you're choosing new avenues, but you're planning for a big move. Here we go. Here go the King of Wands, fire sign individual. We have a lot of fire here, fire sign. But this can be Sag, Aries, or Leo. But since it's your reading, you came from the past of knowing yourself. You know what you want to do. You know you have to take the leadership role. You know you're very creative. You know you have mastered some of your creative ventures. You know that it's all about people seeing your talent. And you're taking the lead. You're building yourself. You're building your empire. And you're just trying to see which way to go. You're still planning. But you're planning to make your biggest move yet. Or you're planning on how to really make this move. You got the order. You know what you want to do. You see the red tape. It's about dotting your I's and crossing your T's. What's in your head? You're thinking about, with the Eight of Swords, things that may restrict you from getting to where you're trying to be, to get to the mountaintop, so to say. You're thinking about things that have been said. You're thinking about, like I said, the red tape. You're thinking about a situation that maybe you feel, or you have a negative self-thought. You have a negative self-thought and negative self-talk. That's what I meant to say. So please stay out of your head and do not talk yourself out of your dreams. Continue on to think yourself through it. Continue on to dot your I's. Continue on embodying the leadership role. Moving with your spirit. Move how your spirit wants you to move. Continue to pray about it. Your prayers are being answered. It's going to help you free your mind of this mental conflict of worrying about your stability, worrying about how you're going to do your business, what role you should travel, or how you should open up your business. You have a lot of ideas right here. Okay? With the Page of Wands. A lot of ideas coming in. Being very on fire. Your spirit is telling you a lot. Okay? I see that, my Sag. By the middle of the month, the Queen of Cups. You should have thought and came up with a plan. And it makes you feel very content, loving, open, caring. But I got a Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, still a decision. But you're feeling more open and caring and more relaxed. You may be dealing with a water sign individual, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But you're in a mode of creating. You're going to start creating and moving on your creative ventures, whatever your spirit tells you to do with that water there. Water is all about spirituality as well. Intuition. You're going to move with your intuition, because the ones is more so about spirit. Taking action. You're going to start, taking action. Great. So, and you have some people in this reading, so you also may have love decisions too. But you're going to start being and feeling your intuition telling you what decisions to make with the King of Swords. What paperwork to sign, who to talk to, the business plan, your business partners, the organization, legalizing things or finalizing things in a very loving and compassionate way. Or you may be feeling more passionate, my Sag, about an air sign individual, which is Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And you didn't know which road to take. You feel like you're trapped in a situation with a fire sign individual, or you're thinking about it, and you're feeling more compassionate towards an air sign individual. We have people showing up in your reading now. All right, so how are you looked in a situation, Sag? Maybe you gonna need some forgiveness. You looked at with the Six of Cups as being very much reminiscent, very much living in the past, very much so. Let me clarify. With the Empress. So you looked at as being very nurturing, caring, open. Very, very highly with the Empress, creative. These are gifts you had since childbirth. So you're looked at as being very nurturing. And you could be a man or a woman. I was about to say very motherly, but very nurturing, caring. Comfortable. People feel like they're right at home with you with the Six of Cups. People love your energy because it comes from a good place. Even if you don't see it, it does. But you got the 3 and the 6. So we got 3, 3, 3, 3. It's all about mind, body, and soul. It's all about creativity. The Ascended Masters are trying to tell you what you need to be doing. How to take your business, how to take your creativity to the next level. Okay? What's coming towards you? Ace of Cups. Love. Your feelings are deepening. Your gifts are spreading. It's becoming more broader. It's becoming more bright. You cannot hide it. So you got new spiritual gifts on top of the ones you already got coming in. You have new love, or someone want to offer you so much love, care, and support. Very beautiful it is. Especially if you were feeling like you had a lot of burden on your back. It's starting to pan out very good. You have new offers coming in. Something that you were passionate about, it will take form. And it's starting to take form. What is the unknown to the situation? The Justice. You know, the universe is helping you out here. The universe is balancing out the scales for you. Trying to tell you what to do, how to do it, what legal processes you should go through with the justice system. The truth that you need to speak, the clarity that you need to get, the justice, and you need to right any wrongs. And people need to do that with you, but if they haven't, don't worry about it. Karma is here. Everybody will get what they deserve in this dynamics. If you have two people in a situation and it's hard for you to make a decision, just let your intuition tell you how to move. But be honest. And you don't have to be direct to hurt no one's feelings. When you speak, be very creative with it. All right? So by the end of the month, if you contemplate everything right with the Four Swords, plan your future, plan which next course of action you're going to take the leadership role, you're going to be moving towards that goal that you dreamed of. You're going to be living out your passions. You're going to set right wrongs, and people are going to set wrongs right with you. So you thinking before you move this month can serve you right. And if you continue to think before you move and then follow the advice, use your intuition to make the hardcore decisions, and the justice card, make sure that you are being fair in every decision. Be sure that you are fair in every decision that you make when it comes to paperwork, when it comes to signing contracts, when it comes to dealing with people, when it comes to quoting prices. All right? So if you're fair and you're moving by your spirit and you took the leadership role and you thought before you made a move and you planned out your steps efficiently and you reached out for the right amount of help, this should take place by the end of August. You should start with the Hermit to go on that path, to start that inner journey, to know that, okay, this is the path I want to take with the Lovers. This is the way I want to go. This is the passion that I can start building on. But Sagittarius, it seems to me though, you came in the beginning of the month being all by your lonesome, and you're gonna end the end of the month being all by your lonesome. Meaning you're even though you're outgoing, you're the life of the party, you internalizing a lot. You holding on to a lot. Make sure you do not close that throat chakra and you express yourself creatively. Make sure that you forgive others so God can forgive you. Make sure that. Because I see you holding on, but I see you following your dreams, your passions, and you're going to be able to build by the end of the month. You're going to be able to build on your dreams. You're going to be able to build on your goals. You're going to be able to do that by the end of the month, okay? So I do see that. Let me clarify a couple, and then we'll move towards your universal message. Ace of Cups. So you manifested something, or somebody's manifesting you, but a manifestation on the way, and it's a very good thing. Spiritual intuition, spiritual gifts, a deepening in relationship, a new relationship starting. And yes, when it comes to a fire sign individual, yes, you are making a decision. You are very confused about that dynamics, or if it comes to you taking the leadership role, you're very confused on how to really do that. But I feel the answers will come to you through your intuition, through your caring, fun-loving nature. All right, through you'll be able to make a decision, say if it's a relationship, through a text message that you receive. Okay, and if it's pertaining to business, you'll be able to do it with the care and support that you receive. All right. So what you trapped in your head about? Eight of Swords. Things are filtering out. The Wheel of Fortune is turning around. It's bringing in new experience, new people, new fortune, and it's also helping you with your mind frame to stop with the negative imposed thoughts. Keep your thoughts pure and clean. You're not stuck in no situation. You're not trapped. You are okay. You just need balance. Money coming in, money going out. Balance between love and work. Balance between school and work. Balance between school and love. Balance. Choose a choice between, I'm about to say choose a person, between two people. I see this as well. And even though right now your foundation, you have a lot of burden, after Six of Swords, you will be moving to a more peaceful frame of mind about this situation, Justice. And like I said, Justice gonna gear you up to get in your car or to get in a mind frame where you can go after your passions. That Knight of Wands been stalking everybody. To go after what you're passionate about, to go after your heart desires, to go after the things you're very creative about. You're gonna move. You're gonna take action in August. But after things are thought out. Eight of Swords, still trapped in your head by the end of the month. On the inside, not on the outside, but you're trapped because you know you need to wrap up a situation. Close out a chapter in your life that your intuition been inspiring you to do. Especially something that's been real painful for you, my Sagittarius. Or some ways, if you lost some things, if it's been a painful time, it's time to wrap that cycle up. It's time to bring balance. It's time to listen to your intuition. It's time to stop being secretive, holding things in. Let it out. Don't block that throat chakra, okay? And continue to work on your skills with the Eight of Pentacles. Work on yourself. You are entering into a whole new world, a whole new domain where people are watching you, seeing your talents and your intuition, or the spirituality, or your spirit guides, or some of you guys, a spirit that you inhabit, are advising you how to move beyond it, how to move beyond self-limiting thoughts, painful situations. Even if you have to do something painful or did something painful, if you stab somebody in the back, how to ask for forgiveness, how to wrap up a cycle, how to listen to your spirit to bring all of this about. And for the ones that's dealing with the Illuminati, it's time for you to go and say what you need to say to the world. It's time for you to do your job, in which I see some of you guys don't want to do because it's painful. But that's on a whole different scale. I just don't know who watched these videos. But your spirit is going to be leading you towards the path that you can ultimately build on, that you always wanted to build on with the Four of Pentacles. But I just fear that you're holding on to things and you're not expressing yourself. You're keeping secrets to yourself. You're trying to wrap up things on your own. You're trying to do things on your own. You're trying to deal with this internal trauma, mental trauma of being trapped in some type of situation and move through it on your own. If it's just you dealing with a situation or relationship, you're trying to choose a person. If you're dealing with business, you're trying to figure out how can you bring about the best results, okay? Let's give one card for my single Sag chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. You have a strong connection with someone, maybe an ex or something. Someone is coming in. And it's why it's coming in? Positive thinking. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Sags, continue on doing your gifts. Continue on doing your, using your creativity, forgiving others, healing your heart space, because you got great love coming in. And it's only going to come in through the healing. And when you make fair decisions with the justice, you got to make decisions or they're going to be made for you. If you need help, reach out for the help. If it's just about you making a decision to do what you got to do, then that's what you need to do. All right, for my couples, Sag, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gestures, calling in your soulmate, and trust. Go ahead and express how you feel. The universe is giving you the green light. It's something that you want to talk about. It's something that's in your spirit. Go ahead and express how you feel. No use of being defensive. No use of taking in other people's opinions. It's just you and your person talking about it. Don't be defensive. Don't be afraid of being left out in the cold. You may be defensive because you feel like you're going to leave someone out in the cold to have a new beginning, or you feel like you're going to be left out in the cold instead of having a new beginning. But regardless of what you feel, there will be a passionate new beginning, one that you can be so proud of, okay? One that you will be happy that you even went through the process of making this decision, this firm decision. But it's a new creative project that you have to do, okay? All right. Or, sorry, did I say project? Yes, project, but a new relationship is on the horizon. It's coming. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. I see what your fear is. You have a lot of fear in your mind. No, it's not real. The justice is here to serve justice in your life. Let it in. Let the energy in. You have to balance these scales. Balanced decisions will lead the way, will open many doors for you. Okay, Sagittarius? So let's read your card. Balance. All is perfect, just the way it is. Own and acknowledge every part of you, and you will find the balance you are seeking. All right, my Sagittarius, this is your reading. Hopefully you can make the decision. Hopefully you go ahead and take the leadership role. Whatever plan that you plan, pick a road to travel on. Continue to be caring, nurturing, and people are so comfortable around you. And I will see you in September. I will see you. I see big business plans on the table for you. Yes, I'm excited. I'll see you in September. By my Sag.